the madman. Alright, well after going 12 wins with those two good classes, we're gonna go with a very low rated class now of Druid. Druid, Shaman, Warrior currently regarded as the worst classes to arena with. Why? Well, Druid didn't get that many great cards in Ungoro, and Ungoro cards are offered more often, and Druid has always been kinda meh. This card's pretty low statted. I'm just gonna go with the card that has the actual stats, I suppose. Tortolan Forager, that's like a pretty good common card from Ungoro at least. That is actually pretty good. Hope to get a lot more of those. Hey! Hey! Oh, yeah. I'll pick that again. You can build a deck of like almost all Tortolan Forager in Arena. It would be pretty good. Wow. Dingleberries? My favorite! Worth mentioning that Jade cards got a lot worse after Ungoro because they stopped getting offered as often. All the Jade cards are like really bad to pick, because you'd have to get ludicrously lucky to draft a Jade deck. To the audience and to the arena players, I'm actually going to need your help on this one. I need to understand why in the world the tier list has Naturalize so high and Feral Rage so low. I can understand why Feral Rage is kind of bad, because it is 3 mana, basically get 4 attack or gain 8 armor, both of which aren't that exciting in Arena. So I suppose it's actually Cult Apothecary versus Naturalize. It's like the finisher, clear the taunt, kill him. Yeah, the only removal. That's fine. It would have been a harder choice if there were actually a good card there. No, Feral Rage isn't good in Arena. Wrath. Bounce. I don't have any 3s yet. And I do have 2 5s already. Balefin Tidehunter. Yep. 1 elemental for my Blaze Color. Yeah, Igneous is 3 elementals. It super doesn't count as that. Blaze Color is very high variance. I'll pick it. We need the variance, don't we? So, I have 3 Tortolan Foragers. I believe that actually makes Elder Longneck very good. I mean, 3 mana 5/1, 2/1/1s is better than Eggnapper already. I think this is one of those strange circumstances where I actually have the synergy to go with Elder Longneck. Yeah, it's the Forager deck. I would always pick Eggnapper unless I had like 3 Tortolan Foragers. So do we want Mark of the Lotus, which combos with Doppelgangster and with Balefin Tidehunter? Or do I want to just go with a boring 2-drop? I think we want Mark of the Lotus here because we already have so many 2s. Tortolans. Dingleberries, my favorite. Let's use the strictly better Murloc Raider. Except against Hungry Crab. Oh crap. Not Hungry Crab, but the common crab. Wait, I actually think I picked... No! It's right to pick Murloc Raider over Southsea Deckhand because of that. The crab is like all over the place. I think it's a rare, yeah. And you actually pick it. This is going to come up somewhere. It's going to be important. Lotus Agents is really good, I think. I do need the later game refill. Glacial Shard or Arcane Anomaly. Well, apparently this freeze an enemy thing is pretty good. That long neck, I just don't value the stats enough on it. So we'll go with Boulder Fist, I think. Plus I already have 3 5s. That would definitely make the Ogre. But I'm just looking at these arena tier rating sites, and apparently the long neck is validated over the Ogre. Berserker would be right if I didn't have so many 2s already. Wow, Volcanosaur. It's a good card. I think I would pick that over Nourish. Do I have a Blaze Caller? The question is, do I need to pick another Igneous Elemental for it? I picked up a Glacial Shard. Dark Iron Dwarf is obviously a really good card, and I only have 1 4, so we're gonna pick the DD. Glacial Shard or Power of the Wild. I can't really have that many like really low impact cards between Glacial Shard and Murloc Raider and Naturalize. Low Swipe. Giant Wasp is really good. It's like one of those surprisingly good cards. Volatile Elemental over Savage Roy, I think. Both an elemental and also just better in general. And final pick, wow, another Blaze Caller. I ended up with a total of 3 elementals. One of the elementals gets 2 more elementals. And the elemental can trigger the other elemental, the Dream. This is a very interesting Unguro focused deck. Tortorlin Forager. I actually think this deck is fairly solid. A lot of good 2-drops. Decent 3s, decent 4s. Well, not really. It has Dark Iron Dwarf Swipe. And then 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's got a decent curve. It is a bit early game focused. Note to self to strategically make sure that I remember I have 2 Blaze Colors, so not to play the Glacial Shard or the Volatile Elemental, unless I'm sure I want to. Deck quality is actually fairly high for a Druid. Tortorlin Forager is going to give me all the late game I need. If this doesn't look like a curve to you, you just have to like kind of imagine that the Tortorlin Foragers are going to get like a lot of heavy game and like some middle game. It'll work itself out. I'm guessing that this deck will go 8 wins.
Time waits for no one.
These little guys are, for those who haven't played enough Arena, these little guys in Unguro are some of like the best cards, and they're common.
Ash to ash.
They just managed to get in so much work.
Reporting for duty.
If I wrath for 3 on the 1/2, I can clear the board. Alright, alright. It's time to protect the king.
For the wild.
You're the king, man. If I manage to do this, next turn he's taking 16.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Yes, yes!
Reporting for duty.
There.
You call that a whip?
Welcome to Arena, Paladin.
The victory is yours.
Wow. Was Tortorlin Forager a good enough card that I'm willing to keep one for turn 4? I do have a lot of 2-drops, so if I keep a good 2-drop, I'm more likely to be able to play 2 2s on turn 4. So, I'll do that. Alright, welcome to the Dingleberry party.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
Wow.
This guy's toast.
Oh,
Ash to ash. Talk about a nice suit.
Oh, that's rough. Come on, swipe.
Beetleberries, my favorite. Beetleberries, my favorite.
These are actually some pretty good cards I'm pulling here. Top quality, really.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake?
Okay, so I believe I play the Earth Elemental. I take the Overload. It dodges the plant. And then next turn I have 3 mana. I can play Flame Elemental and something, and then I put in Blaze Caller. Looks good. Sometimes I randomly lose the sap, but oh well. Or Assassinate. Alright, I'll take that. The Pender would have reduced the cost of Earth Elemental, but I need to get out that big card, I believe. And also, it was really important not to interfere with Blaze Color. Oh, this is not a good turn to play that. I think Servant of Yogg is good just for a chance to killing that. And I'll play it first. No, because I'm getting a discount on it. Of course not. I guess I'll just let him kill the 5/6. It's kind of unfortunate. Wait, what the? Why did that just... Oh, non-rogue... What the? I forgot I'm a druid.
The shadows beckon.
Ho ho ho.
Put this apple on your head.
Woo! I'll take it. No, no giant wasp kill, but that's pretty good.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
Yeah.
Hands consume you.
Hey, this is like one of my top arenas already. It's only been 2 games in.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Alright, so definitely some opportunities for lethal. I should take them.
Balance in all things.
I get
Fun Trump fact, eggs are some of my favorite foods. Oh, hello.
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
I'm thinking about Wrathrir Forager.
Beetleberries, my favorite. Try one.
Wrath on this target's kind of low value, so I'm just gonna use the hero power to finish off the bartender there. We can do a combo. Volatile Elemental Natural as it's not very good, but technically a combo. Great draw. That's the card you're supposed to wrath. However, I think we can let it not get wrathed if we're feeling really bold. I mean, Wrath is taking 6 of my mana right now. So I think we just played the 5/5. And we're kind of sad and spooked.
I'm late. I'm late.
The other play is Wrath for 1, and Hero Power, but I didn't want to do that. How bad could it be? Okay. No, that's about as bad as it could have gone.
Time waits for no one.
Let's see, +1/+1.
Quickly.
So many options.
So I'm trying to use these guys to trade, I guess, and control the board, and then the Alex will come in and breathe some fire. Hot fire.
Choose soon.
Might end up not actually Alexing him because he'll be taking too much damage. So I think taunt isn't a big deal here. Let's go for big guy. It's not too bad. Ooh. So this is a pretty good turn to lay down the gastropod. No, it's also a pretty good turn to play Doppelgangster though. It's kind of close. I'd probably play the Gastrop. No, it's not a good turn to play Gastropod. He's got that weapon. It's not going to be a good turn to play Gastropod unless until he gets rid of that weapon.
To Northrend!
Mistake?
I bring life.
Yeah, all the Doppelgangsters have Battle Cry if he was thinking that the middle one was the special one.
So many options.
Woof.
Choose soon.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, that's right. I had to use the swipe on the face in order to make sure that the Gastropod didn't just die to the hooves there. Now all I have to do is either use Starfall to push through this and then hero power him, or have the very slow moving snail, which will touch you and then you'll die. Get him.
Well played.
Turtle power, come to me. I mean, if I call for a turtle, I'm always gonna get one. It's just how the deck is.
Beetleberries.
Come on, Elder Longneck.
Favorite.
Or King Greaser. That's actually pretty good. In the grand scheme of things, this is a good result. I don't have that many 4-drops in the deck. And getting lowest cost cards with this card is usually good.
Favorite.
Wow, that's good though. That's really good.
Reporting for duty.
This is the, he better have Consecration or he's gonna be facing the pain. And Consecration isn't even that good here, since it just deals 4 damage. But it is good.
Reporting for duty.
Ah, there's no way he would cut. No, I'll just play this one. Yeah.
You on the list?
I was like, would you possibly hold Consecration and wait for my Power of the Wild? No, that's ridiculous. But either way, this is good. I also thought about sending a 2-1 instead of the 1-1 taunt. Plays around True Silver. But he would play True Silver there, I think.
Reporting for duty.
I think we can deduce he doesn't have Consecration. But there's no real need to, like, test that theory. Other than finding joy in being right. And you could always top deck it. And then wreck. So we try to avoid that. 4 mana, 7-4, and 4 mana, 6-3. Go team.
Reporting for duty.
Man, that was a vicious game. Didn't really do anything that game. He got to 6 mana and he only played 3 2-mana cards. Tortolan Forager is as good, if not better, than I thought it was.
For the wild.
And thank you for being here, Igni.
Put this apple on your head.
So I'm gonna not play the Forager because I can play a stronger play pretty much, and I have a follow-up play with the Doppelgangster already. It's possible that 3 attack matters. Turn 5 hero power. That means every single one of these cards costs 4 or more mana. Because I have to imagine most minions would have gotten played there. And most spells that deal 2 damage would have gotten played there. Which means I'm gonna have to duck and cover through a lot of meteors. Almost reluctant to play this, but I'll play it. I wasn't certain whether or not he would save Volcanic Potion. That's one of the cards I was thinking of.
Beetleberries. My favorite.
Yeah, let's boogie. It's actually a pretty good result for me. Or, is it? I'm not sure. I mean, it's threatening enough that I had to use a Starfall on it, so maybe it isn't a good result for me.
Ash to ash.
Get Murloc Raidered. Fiend. By the way, was it actually... No, it doesn't matter. I was thinking it would have been more correct to play the Boogie Monster on the left side to play around Meteor, but it actually doesn't matter. We just cleared this and then Meteored anyways. So you can deduce he doesn't have Meteor.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright. Ooh. Is this overdoing it against Flame Strike? Well, yes. Does he have Flame Strike? Am I too low to be worrying about it, though?
Time waits for no one.
I don't really have enough pressure. I think I have to do it and, like, just accept the risk. Yeah, it sucks, but
You on the list?
I'm not going to win fast enough if he has it. And I play around it. Basically, I can't play around it. So sometimes I get Flame Struck here, and then I lose the game. That's fine.
Brothers,
If he doesn't have Flame Strike, though, and I hadn't played this, then I would lose more games than I won.
brothers, heed my call. What you looking at?
I'm gonna wait even further with this Wasp. I think the Wasp is pretty annoying.
Time waits for no one. Brothers, heed my call. The Frost Wolves stand ready. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Juggler.
Back of the line. All the while.
Dingleberries, my favorite. The eggs have been, kind to me.
Well met.
Beetleberries.
My greetings.
My favorite.
Once upon a time.
Wow, you managed to pull that off in Paladin. That's pretty unexpected.
Try one.
Huh.
Accidents, they happen, you know.
5.
Beetleberries. My favorite.
So I have a 5-drop, a 6-drop. So I don't really need to cycle the Wraths. It's tough for Paladin to deal 1 damage. But I still probably shouldn't reveal the Wasp. Even though I might get Consecrated here. No, he only has 1 card that's not a minion. I mean, it could be Consecration, but we don't play around that.
Time waits for no one.
Get them, boys.
Yikes. Ooh.
Try one.
No need for me to be doing the trading. Or I can just alternatively do this and this because the 3s are going into me anyways. Yeah, it seems good.
Try one, try one.
It actually kills the 1/3, which can be important. I think I can dodge using the Starfall again. Actually, Wrath Hero Power might be even better. That is better. Leaves a 6/1 on the board. That's pretty good.
Time waits for no one.
Only 2 more buffed cards left. Saves the Starfall. Leaves a 6/1 on the board. 6/1 is pretty good against Paladin. Turn 6, Hero Power, against a 6/1. So he's about to go 7. I think this is a good turn to play this so I can activate Blaze Color. Primordial Drake, that's definitely possible.
What to do?
Stubborn Gastropod is also a really good play here.
All the while.
Do I play both Stubborn Gastropod and Volatile Elemental is the question. I have to play around so many things here. Or is it one or the other? I wonder if he drew Consecration somewhere in there. That would be the big bummer. So I'm highly encouraged to be playing this right now. I still have 2 more elementals in this deck.
Time waits for no one.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to rope out here. I think I'm gonna go beast and go face with everything. That's pretty aggressive. That's really aggressive. It just turns out that the Murlocs are scarier than the Threshodon. Why did he play that second? I gave him so much time to think about it, and in the back of my head it was always like a big dragon. I was like, Primordial Drake? Maybe. Playing around mind control tech? I guess. That's kind of valid. Beast is wrecking. That's all I know.
Well played. Well played.
Oh! Fake well played.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
You got me! Here, have some revenge. Team Turtle! Woo!
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Tough game. Wait, did he not play this on the turn where because he wanted it to get taunt? On the turn 6, just pass? Maybe that must have been in his hand because it was buffed. Oh. Losing to this guy. Feels bad, man.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, feels so bad.
I can see.
That board clear though. Primordial Drake too strong. Equality too strong. Man.